The Island Queen steamship was christened on April 19, 1925 at Cincinnati's Public Landing. Originally intended to be powered by coal, it was later converted to burn oil. The 1,000 horsepower steam engines were supplied in Cincinnati, with the boiler and smokestacks manufactured in Gallipolis, Ohio. The side-wheel, steel-hull excursion boat carried passengers to and from Coney Island in Cincinnati during the peak summer season. Afterwards, the routing became Pittsburgh until New Orleans. The steamer measured 285 feet long by 45 feet wide. The side wheels were 30 feet in diameter, and the ship's fully loaded capacity was 4,000 people. The boat weighed 1,000 tons and contained 6 boilers. On Labor Day, September 1, 1947, the Island Queen would depart Coney Island for its scheduled routing to Pittsburgh. On September 9th, the boat was docked along the Monongahela Wharf for repairs. At 1:16 p.m., the ship's chief engineer intended to weld a loose deck-stanchion, a metal brace running from deck to ceiling. He lit a welding torch near an oil storage tank. Unaware of vapors emitting from the oil tank, the ignited torch immediately flash flamed throughout the structure. 2 explosions ripped across the bow of the steamer. The first ruptured a fuel line, prompting the second. The fire spread immediately and lethally as 27,000 gallons of fuel were stored on board. Approximately 86 of the 90-person crew were believed to be aboard, making preparations for that evening's moonlight excursion. No passengers were aboard at the time. The night before, the ship had accommodated a fully booked 4,000 passenger load. Several of the crew leapt into the Monongahela River or were blown into the water by the force of the explosion. 24 crew members were trapped below. 19 would ultimately die, including the chief engineer. 18 others would be reported injured, with 13 requiring hospitalization. Approximately 40 parked automobiles were damaged along the waterfront. Office windows were blown out from the adjacent business district. Amidst the chaos and destruction, divers scanned the murky waters in a vain attempt to locate all of the victims' bodies. The 1947 version of the Island Queen was a second incarnation. The original burned to the waterline while in dry dock during 1922. That destruction left no casualties. Several hours after the second Island Queen exploded, the remains would settle into approximately 12 feet of water at the bottom. A salvage operation would ultimately follow. On April 10, 1948, the ship was officially announced as being scrapped due to the permanent and irreparable damage to the hull. Today, on the other side of the Monongahela River, steamship and paddle wheel boats still sail the river seasonally.